Welcome back to the SME Edge show. As you guys know it, this is the show where we give the small businesses the edge to thrive in their business. And my name is Tiana.
And I am the Naomi Oroyi.
And guess what? Today we are eating a very significant topic today. And yes, I have a very delectable guest in our midst today. Yeah, Director Simon Obo. He's a media executive and he's an entrepreneur, a farmer, and of course, he's a personal growth advocate across board, like not just only Nigeria. And what struck me in his portfolio is that he's the founder of Alessi Industry Limited, and also he's the pioneer of the 10 Tribes Investors. I mean, this is a peer-to-peer wealth creation movement.
Hi.
Hi.
So this is gonna take us into the topic that we are discussing today. You know, when you sent me your portfolio and then you included farmer there, I was like, like the way it's like you're proud of being a farmer, right?
Of
You're not even
course.
ashamed to even send me
Why?
that.
Why should I be ashamed?
Because when you are young, not everybody can actually do that. They can even package or rebrand the farmer. Use another word, but you sent it to me, farmer now, and I really applaud you for that.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. All right, guys. On the show today, we are conversing on this topic: building wealth through agriculture using the peer-to-peer mechanism. He's a farmer, so we're going to be taking you how to build wealth. Like I want to build wealth, Naomi.
Yeah, always.
Isn't there is money in agriculture,
Yeah, no,
right?
actually, yeah.
Like
Somebody
Simon, you're
mentioned-
already making that money.
There's money.
Show us the way. In fact, they're showing us the way on the show today. Showing us. So we're going to be taking you through some questions right now. Okay. All right. So, Mr. Simon, in the context of agriculture, can you explain to us what peer-to-peer mechanism, what it means in the context of agriculture?
So I'm actually a farmer.
Yeah.
I think that is a core for me. In as much as I'm also a media executive, yeah, I've been working in the media space for quite a long time. At least I
Alright.
could say 6, 7 years, if
Wow.
I'm not mistaken. So it's actually something that I do out of passion. So wherever I find myself, I actually do that. And what we do basically pan across different industries, and that's why
Okay.
it's called Alessi Industries, right? So we have the ministry part of it, and also we have the commercial and industry part of it.
Okay.
There is a lot of demand, going
Yeah.
on currently, even in your country, and then we are talking about your local government, your society, your community. Anywhere you find yourself, there is demand
Yeah.
for agricultural produce,
Sure.
of course, and the laborers actually are few. I believe that agriculture is something that you and I can be part of. It not depends on how you view it, how you see it, how you want to go into it.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, so that is what I can say. Just laying that background.
Your portfolio, I saw that you wrote you are the pioneer of 10 tribes investors. What
Yeah.
does that mean?
Okay, so because of the topic that you just introduced, building wealth through agriculture
Culture, yeah.
using the
Peer-to-peer
peer-to-peer
mechanism.
So I understand that we had um, more growth and success
Okay.
when more people work together. A portion of land that just myself can cultivate or be
Yeah.
able to cultivate and bring, produce at the end of the year, right?
Mhm.
If we are three, we can do times four of that particular portion of land, right? So that means it gives us the ability in a short period of time to create more produce, right?
Yeah, I get it.
And be able to gain, tangible portion of the market demand.
Okay.
So when product is coming from Alessi farms,
Well.
right?
Yeah.
So it is not just coming with only one man's labor. So it's not coming from your own contributions, and then we'll be able to take the market,
Yeah.
and we can be able
Definitely.
to quickly, you know, take the bigger share of the market demand. And you know that when that is done, I work less, you work less,
Sure.
but the result is bigger,
Very, very big.
right?
Yeah.
So it's not easy for you to create, let's say, make 50 million in a year because you are working with more people
Yeah.
than something that might have taken you maybe, let's say, 2 3 years. But when you're working with more people, it gives you that ability, to create wealth on time. So we are also looking at harnessing the opportunities around you whilst you're still young, right? So you don't have to wait too long, get too old, and probably go through the same mistakes or experiences that people have gone through. So why not seize the opportunity to bring people together? And that is one of the things that Nigeria is not doing, or Nigerians are not doing. We want to do it alone. We want to get the name alone. We want to receive the accolades alone. We want to be, he's the founder and CEO and every of this, company. Do you get? So there is no bringing people into it. And when you now try to bring people into it, you still bring them and wants to eat the bigger share. And then you don't give these people the opportunity to also put in their best. Because when you make somebody part of what you're doing, right?
Sure.
It gives them that opportunity to give their all.
Yeah, exactly.
So that is it.
All right. Thank you very much. That was quite insightful. I mean, I really appreciate your response. It was quite very insightful than even the question I asked you. Thank you very much, Mr. Simon.
Well, that was really profound, as Tiana
Exactly.
just stated. But we are going to be moving on with another question. And I think this one is a question that will speak to the mind of even young individuals out there. So quickly, why do you think agriculture is a promising sector to build wealth, especially in the economy of today? Basically, we're just asking, why agriculture?
Let's assume that you're fasting today. That means because you're fasting. But I kid you not, right? Today, unless you are doing 6 to 6 dry or 24 hours or 3 days dry fasting that you don't want to eat, even at that, you still want to drink water. You still want to, take something, maybe fruits or something. Right? It's still from agriculture. It is agriculture because you have to survive. It is agriculture for me because anything I want to do, whether I'm into banking, I'm into media, I'm into insurance, I'm into, oil and gas, all these people are being sustained by agricultural produce.
I get it.
Right? And do you know what it means to be in a country where the demand is high, but the supply is very low? So what that means is it causes inflation, right? So there will be a lot of price hike from different or few farmers that we have.
Yeah.
So the average Nigerian will not be able to purchase what he can purchase or she can purchase on a regular if we have more supply in the market. Do you understand? And while agriculture for me is also because we depend so much in exports without importing. And that is why things are also getting bad. Economy is getting bad and bad and bad every day. So that is why it is important that Nigerians, in fact, most especially in this time and age, that young people get involved in agriculture. And there are so many ways you can be involved in agriculture. So many ways. You don't have to be in the farm.
Actually,
Yes.
you don't actually be in the farm.
Yes.
That reminds me of this conversation we had one time with this tech girl. And she made mention of agrotech. Remember? Yeah. So when he said you don't have to be in the farm, it just hit again that actually you really do not have to
be in the farm. All right, moving on to the next question. So how does this peer-to-peer mechanism, how does it differs from the traditional agriculture financing or the trading system? How does it differ from it?
Okay, so, most of us don't really have some certain opportunities, right? And that means that we find ourselves in a place where it is difficult for you to thrive. So you toil all night and, you've not been able to catch anything, right? So I am introducing the peer-to-peer mechanism,
right? Yeah.
right? Because I've discovered that when you want to go far, you don't go alone.
That's the word.
That's wisdom. You don't go
That's
alone.
the word.
You go with people. And you don't just go with anyhow set of people.
That's it.
You go with like minds.
That's it. Yeah.
Do you understand? But if you want to run and get to, you can just go alone. You might get there before you know. Anything could happen. But in the process of going with people that are thinking, having the same
same thoughts and
with
you
you guys are. So that process builds you. It makes you strong.
Yeah.
It gives you the capacity to be able to see that, oh, okay, I think I'm missing here. I think I need support here. I think, oh, I'm not doing well here. You'll be able to discover your weakness. And you don't have to go so far before you realize where you need to make adjustments, right? So
Yeah.
that your growth can be traceable and it can be solid. That is why it is important for me that I'm
Yeah,
introducing this
that's
peer-to-peer.
peer-to-peer
Yes.
mechanism. Now, looking at the fact that we are in a tech world now, where everything is, we have technology to work on the farm and all of that. Do you not really think having a large number of people is necessary? We just use our machines to work and all of that. We are cool with that.
And I think for me, I would say that this time that we are even makes it more um, important, right, for this peer-to-peer introduction that I'm doing, right, or this peer-to-peer mechanism, because right now I can be a farmer, be in the farm, I have all the strength, the energy, and everything to do the farm, right?
Okay.
But now I want to reach out to the audience that is not in Nigeria, but that can be able to invest in agriculture.
Yeah.
I will probably reach out to, um, a tech person who can build what will make me get my product out there,
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
And that person can invest, right? Or we can come together and say, okay, I'm bringing 20%, you're bringing 30%, I'm bringing 40%, and we'll get to 100%, meet up the target, and boom, we are up there.
Yeah.
So if you understand what the peer-to-peer means, it gives you the opportunity, like I said earlier, more people coming together, the same vision to achieve a bigger result. That is what it is.
All right. So
And in this time and age, we can even do more
than we did
than
then
we
in the
that,
traditional
yes, before
time.
that, what our parents used to do before.
Yes. All right. That's very, very profound too.
Very, very, very interesting. Now we are still on this issue of this tech and agriculture, and that's going to lead us to our next question. Now, what do you think the role of technology, something like mobile platforms or blockchain, what role do they play in enabling this mechanism?
So it is just knowing that if you want to grow far, you want to excel as a farmer,
Yeah,
which me, I want to excel,
definitely.
right? So you have to get these people involved.
Involved, right?
It is important. You cannot take it out. When you don't involve with the current trend of technology, you'll be left behind.
Yeah, definitely.
And that's why I see Motorola is not in the market
Or even
anymore.
BlackBerry.
Okay, BlackBerry is not in the market anymore.
Yeah.
Not at
Do
all.
you get?
Yeah.
So, and you can trace back to so many products. In fact, to go refuse to evolve, right? And that is why it's not where it is anymore.
Yeah, I get that.
So, if as a farmer I cannot think,
Okay.
and that is why it's important that you go out. It's important that you read. It's
Yeah.
important that you do research, ask questions. So it's just about your mindset and how far you want to go. That is how it is.
Okay. Now we can see that technology really plays a lot in
Very.
this mechanism. All right. Now next to our question. Now, this peer-to-peer mechanism, this model, how does it benefit farmers like you and investors compared to the middlemen systems then? So how does it benefit both of you, both the farmers and investors, when you guys come together for a project?
First, in every chain of business
Yeah.
or commerce, right, you cannot do without middlemen.
Okay.
You cannot do without middlemen. But also with peer to peer,
Yeah.
you can reduce middlemen.
Middlemen, definitely.
Do you get?
Yeah.
Because I can be working with people who have connections with industries or companies that will need my product or our product to process their own products,
Okay.
right? I give you an example. If I produce palm oil, which of course I have a palm plantation,
Wow.
right? And that is why I'm speaking with so much passion, because I've discovered before I started, right? I looked at what had delayed me over the years, and I began to discover the issues, right? So I had to
Yeah.
do a lot of research to say, okay, how can we even move forward? So when I did that, I now said, okay, this is what this is where I am now, this is what I have now, and this is what I can start now. So I will start, and then I will preach what is needed, so I can help other people who are like me or have been like me, do you get, to also come up and start something.
Yeah.
Do you understand? So if I produce palm oil today, I will not drink it now. I won't.
Yeah.
So the fact is that oil will be, you know, distributed or sold to people who make cosmetics, people who make skincare products and the likes,
Oh,
right? So I might have someone in my team who has a relative or an uncle or a father, brother, or what have you, that has connection or is a MD or the founder of that company that processes skincare. So that means the percentage that the middleman will collect from me,
Yeah.
right, for helping me, through that
To
chain,
reach out, yeah.
right, that percentage will go back into the company's account. It's a profit that we've made. Why? Because somebody in the team has that connection. So we have bridged that middleman. So we've taken that middleman out.
Yeah.
And that is why it is important. So I'm not saying that middlemen are going to be out of the way. But I'm saying that when you work with a lot of people, it reduces the resources that you churn out to middlemen.
That's a breath of fresh air, by the way. It's screaming success. Now, talking about success, what are some success stories you have seen where people significantly improve their financial situation through this model?
I will share a very relatable story,
Okay.
right, with you. And I think this is one of the reasons I had to venture fully into agriculture.
Wow.
So in 2019,
Okay.
2018, so I came to Lagos 2013, and then I went back December 2016.
Okay.
So just I went and spent a year and about 2 3 months. So before I came back, that period I just went out, saw some very nice species of palm fruits. I picked a few, I think about 50. I remember vividly.
Okay.
So I nursed them, started watering, and one day I woke up and the thing germinated.
Wow.
So and then started growing gradually, gradually, gradually. And before it could get to the point where I would transplant, do you get
Okay.
so that nursery, so we get polythene bag. So there's just little nylon you could use, let's say your sachet water,
Okay.
use it to put some sand inside,
Yeah.
right, and then put the seed,
Okay.
cover it, and then water, drink it.
Alright.
So I did that, and then when it was almost time, by then I'd come back to Lagos,
Okay.
right. So I now told my elder brother to take them to the village. So he has to take them to the village and planted those 50. So when I went um last year and saw, I now told my father that okay, I want to go and see, those 50 stuff that my elder brother brought. That because they kept telling me he's doing well, he's growing, he's doing well. I never see him. Okay,
Okay.
let me go and see. So when he took me there, I saw them. So before coming back, I left the village, went to another local government where my elder sister is, to see her husband. And then when I got there, we were chatting. He's into cocoa farming,
Okay.
and yam, cassava, and all, a whole lot. He was like telling me that my farm, my other farm, I just planted 1,000 stems of palm tree, and they have grown and they are doing well,
Hey.
and it's a big one. So when he said that, I was like, oh really? That's a good thing. So he was now telling me and showing me what he's done. So this is a relatable example of the success,
Success story.
right? And that is because he did not do it alone.
Okay.
He didn't do it alone. So it's actually a relatable success story.
Yeah.
The journey was quite insightful.
Exactly.
Very,
Exactly.
very insightful.
All right. So the next question now, tell us the major risk in this system and how you can participate to like reduce them. Tell us the risk you've probably personally you've experienced or you've seen people as well experience, and now you guys can harness it to reduction.
Because you want to do a lot, you want to bring people you think can help you. So in that process, if you don't um, search deep, do your due diligence, ask the right questions,
Questions. Yeah.
you will bring people who will bring you down. So you
Oh,
bring people
okay.
on board who are not sharing the same vision
Vision.
with you. So it's a
Okay.
major risk because that means that your investments, you might lose your investments. Your time, your treasure, everything could go down overnight.
Yeah.
Do you understand? Because you're working with people who, along the line, maybe they caught it from the very beginning, right? But along the line, they gave up. Do you get? So that is another,
Kind of
the
risk.
disadvantage
Yeah.
of working with different people.
Okay, so is there like a way or a channel through which you identify people who are visionaries like you in that same model, or people who are like-minded? Like, how do you personally
You
get
trace
to
their
know them?
record.
You
You
trace
trace
their
their record.
record.
You ask questions, people that they've worked with.
Okay.
And that's why it's
Something like a resume.
you get like
Okay.
it's even beyond resume.
All right.
So resumes, anybody can give you
Yeah.
fantastic resume. Do you get?
Definitely.
Social
Uh-huh.
media and stuff.
Of course. So
Okay.
you check their social media if at all. You also ask to know people who are closer to them, so you can make what is called background check, right?
Okay. Background check.
On them. Sometimes they don't even need to know that you are doing that. But
Yeah.
because your finances, your money is
Let's
involved.
take.
Sure.
So you have
Just
to
have to.
exactly.
Okay.
All right. You mentioned legalities when you were speaking earlier, and that sort of, caught my attention. And this is going to lead us to our next question. So, are there any regulatory or policy challenges that need to be addressed in this field?
Of course, every sector has regulatory body,
Yeah.
right? Even in agriculture,
Yeah.
do you get?
Okay.
So I, if you want to go into that, for there is actually for farming there is actually no policy
For
that for farming
no policy.
for farming,
Okay.
right? You create your policy,
Oh, wow. That's
Your
the first.
right?
okay.
Yes, you create your policy. But in terms of agriculture, and when you want to start dealing with government and the likes,
Okay, I get it now.
do you understand what I mean now?
Yeah. I get it.
So when you get to that level now, you can now say, okay,
Okay,
okay. Also, in that process, right? You meet when you introduce a lawyer into what you want to do, and that's why it's not always good that you depend on your
yeah. Your knowledge, right?
only. It is good that you have that knowledge, but you
Yeah.
don't most especially when it's not your field.
Okay, yeah.
Do
Sure.
you get? And you cannot work with people blindly.
Yes, certainly.
There has to be a binding agreement,
Definitely.
and for that binding agreement, you have to bring in a lawyer. So it's in that process that the lawyer can tell you, based on your scope of operation or business or what you want to do, your lawyer will be able to tell you what will help you grow,
Okay.
so that everyone's interest can be protected.
Yeah.
All
Everybody's
right.
happy at the end.
Yes,
Yes,
at the end
yes,
of the
yes.
day.
Now, as regard that binding agreement you said, does that still applies to a family member? Like you personally, now your family member, do you have to back them up legally? You already know them, do you?
No, I
That's
know the joke. Oh. This is money.
Oh,
This is money.
really?
My papa will back it up.
You-
There has to be a legal
Everybody
agreement.
has to be backed up, man.
That is it.
Okay, I get that. So now this model, how do you scale it, like to transform the wider agricultural sector in Africa or globally? Like how do you see this model? How do you see scaling to transform it?
So initially, I actually spoke about having these people who can be in places when you will not be able to enter normally, like naturally, on default. You may not have the access to that place.
Oh, Oh,
Do you
okay.
get? You might not have access to that place. You might need a middleman to
Sure.
access,
I get
that,
what you're
that
saying.
market,
Yeah,
Yes.
I get it.
right?
Yeah.
But when you are working with different people, see, if I bring you on board, I don't know your network. I don't know
That's
who
true.
you
You
know.
don't know the person knows. Yeah, that's true.
Do you get? But because you are interested in what I have introduced to you, you will bring your network that you think can be beneficial to that movement, to
Yeah.
that project, to that business,
Sure.
into that business. So that means I'm tapping into your network to achieve a bigger goal.
That's so
So
wide.
that means
Yeah.
we will expand quicker,
Yeah.
faster than if only myself
Yeah.
is running it.
Yeah. So you can say
Okay.
you're not a one-man show.
It's not.
Exactly. It's not a woman's job. Yeah.
All right, now let's move on to the next question. I know we're talking SMEs here. Just put that, just to emphasize that again. So, how do you think that young people and SMEs, how can they leverage this model to reduce unemployment and poverty? Because that's something that needs to be reduced drastically.
It needs to,
Unemployment
honestly.
and poverty.
It
So,
needs
how
to
can they leverage on this so that the rate of unemployment
can
is
just be
reduced
reduced at least to a rate. Yeah.
So I will say that when jobs are being created, right,
Yeah.
the unemployment
Mhm.
will reduce.
Mm.
Now, in the
Generally.
labor market,
Labor market generally. Okay.
right, in the labor market, we actually short of manpower. So, and I also think that in agriculture, there is a lot of opportunities, right,
Agriculture.
for job creation.
Really?
Yes, there's a lot of opportunities for job creation.
In this tech system that we are, do you really think it's going to give the chance for employment like that, like you said?
That is what I'm saying. See, if you don't look into something, you will not see what is inside there.
That's deep. You have to look. You have to focus.
So for people who have come up to say, okay, I want to design
I guess it's
the this mic, they had a vision. There was something they wanted to achieve. So if you know that, for me, I want to reduce poverty. I want to reduce hunger.
okay.
I want to reduce unemployment. So if these things are my core
Your
drive,
drive, yeah.
that means I have to look at ways that I can do that.
To
Abi?
solve it, yeah.
Okay. Now, I'm not the founder of UBA that I will employ everybody.
Yes.
Even the founder of UBA hasn't employed.
Exactly. He hasn't employed me and you now.
Do you get? So why not create something that people are running away from, and then use what people are running to attract people to what they are running away from?
I need like 5
God,
minutes
to see that thing inside. That's a lot.
Because the tech space,
Yeah.
people are running into the tech space, and
And then, like,
and they are living
agriculture. So we need to drag him inside.
So I will go there.
I'm so sorry. You can't
Okay.
continue.
I will go there,
Yeah.
dominate that space.
That space, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because of the knowledge that I have in tech. Because I'm also following trend. I also know what is happening. As the tech world is evolving, I'm also there.
Yeah.
So I'll be able to know what is needed
Mm-hmm.
to help the agricultural sector to thrive.
Yeah.
So I will be there. And that is why I spoke earlier about you seeking for knowledge, seek for information. What will help your business wherever you are? What will help your business to grow?
That means knowledge is very key.
It is key.
In every field.
Yes,
All right. I really learned a lot from this question. Let me just ask now. That's very, very great. All right, now, so what steps can a beginner take today if they want to start building wealth through agriculture using the same mechanism peer to peer? Like, what steps can they take as a beginner that wants to start and become like you? Yeah.
First, get your area of interest, right?
Area of interest.
Area of interest. Like I said before, there are several ways you can be involved in agriculture. You don't have to be in the farm, right? You don't have to at all. So you get your interest, you find your interest. If you want to just be creating awareness about the importance of food, you can start from there. And by the time you start from there, you will see people who are already big because you've gained your audience. and you have your followers, you have people who are listening to you, right? You are only creating awareness that food is important, people should be involved in agriculture, and all that, right?
Yeah.
Let's even start from there. I'm just using that as an example.
Okay.
Now, uh, also, this is not another form of advertisement. So, I think Centuries or something, there's a company called Centuries,
Okay.
right? They are into agriculture, palm farm and palm plantation. They can see you, right? And then call you to push their product. Now, for you pushing their product, you have increased their own demand, because there will be increase in demand, because your followers might also want to request for their product. So you have helped to boost that person's farm.
Definitely.
And that means you have also contributed into the distribution of agriculture. So when you do that, you are also building wealth. That is one way. Do you get?
Yeah.
That is one way. That is just one way. Another way you can also do that is by doing your research in terms of, okay, investing in farm, right?
Okay.
You are a beginner.
A beginner.
You're
Yeah.
a beginner. You
Yeah.
can also invest in farming.
Oh, ow.
I just gave you an example of reaching out to a farmer.
To a farmer.
You don't have to be in the farm,
Okay.
but you can invest in the farm.
Okay, of the farmer,
Of
right?
the farmer.
Yeah.
And how that can be done is,
okay,
I want to go into palm oil. I want to go into plantain, right? But I don't want to be there doing it.
Okay.
Do you get?
Yeah, sure.
By the time you know the area that you are interested in, after you have done your research and know what works for you, what can be okay for you, that you can be happy doing it too, aside the money part.
Yeah.
Do you get? Once that is done, I feel that you can be able to now reach out to people who are in that field that you are interested in, and they ask questions that, okay, how can we be part of it? There are a lot of investment opportunities in agriculture today, so you can key into that and grow from there.
So you heard that.
Sometimes you can also go and serve.
Like on the farm, right?
You don't have to be in the farm.
Oh, okay.
You can also serve. My farm, for example, now we are still in the seed phase.
All right.
So by the time we get to that point where we want to start entering the market, you know that I will need people who are into tech, that are good, who are creators, who are social media managers.
Sure. Yeah.
A lot of, right? Now, those people, what I want to sell to them, see, anybody that wants to work with me, yeah, you are not working only for salary. In fact, you are being part of my company. If you don't agree to be part of, that's another criteria I even want to introduce. If you don't agree to be part of this business, you cannot be employed.
Okay.
And I will list out the things that will make you be part of the business. So there are different ways. So when people, founders, farmers, begin to think like this on ways to bring people into it, there are offers that you create to be able to make people be interested in what you do. So those are ways that beginners can go into farming as well.
Okay.
There you heard that. Any beginner out there that is interested in farming, you just had your tips on a platter of gold. Now, lastly, this is our last question for today, and just to put this out there, it has been very insightful, very engaging, and we've learned a lot.
Definitely.
So, finally, what advice would you give to someone who is skeptical? Let's say the person is me, because I am skeptical. But I think my doubts are clear right now, because I just had the most, So, what advice do you give somebody who is skeptical but interested in exploring this opportunity? What are you going to say to the person? It might just be a sentence, a couple of words. What are you going to say to that person? Say it with me.
Just know that food is life.
Oh my days.
Food is life.
Oh my word.
See,
Okay.
I was hearing someone say that I brought rice and beans.
Yeah. Earlier, right? Yeah.
It is not technology that want to give you rice and beans.
It's not technology, oh.
But you will eat that rice and beans and be successful in your tech business.
Hey.
Remember.
Because you need the energy, Abi, to sit on that system.
Yeah, so
to be on that web, solving and getting information. You will need food.
You need
So when
food.
you understand that food is life,
Hmm.
it will be an inspiration to get
Food
involved in
is life.
agriculture
I-
in one way or the other.
Food is life. I do hear music is life, water is life, but this one our food is life. Which one is the real life? I think it is the food, you know.
Oh, joy.
All right. I think we've come to the end of the discussion with Director Simon Obo. Am I correct in
Yes.
that? All right, guys. So we've come to the end, like I said. So I guess, or I assume he has answered everything. Like this section was really wow for me. Know me.
Yeah, definitely.
I was really just wow with these conversations I read. I wasn't really expecting because I could see the passion literally when you're speaking.
Yeah.
The passion is just outbursting and all of that, and we appreciate the fact that you are successful already in this business and that you're creating wealth already through this peer-to-peer mechanism. All right.
Not to cut you short. So for one of the things that we do for 10 tribes investors,
Oh, okay.
right? You mentioned it.
Definitely.
One of the things that we are doing in the 10 tribes investors
Investors, right?
community or movement is bringing people who want to grow wealth but don't have investment is money. You need capital to invest.
To invest, yeah.
And in the time and age that we are today, because of the rate of how things are difficult, it is quite hard and difficult for an average Nigerian to raise capital
Yes, it's
to invest. Do you get?
definitely.
So what we are doing is bringing people who want to build wealth but don't have the resources, the capacity to do
Okay.
it alone. So we bring them together, we group them in 10, right?
Okay.
Yes, I already have as I'm speaking. So I'm not just, I want to. It's not
You
I
already
want
have
to.
it. It's already in
what I'm
place.
doing.
You're already doing it.
Do you understand?
Yeah, definitely.
So we bring them together and then we can ask you questions that relate to your earnings, what you do, and will help you plan your savings
Okay.
and also help you plan how you can get a quarter of your earning on a monthly basis that will also not affect your other expenses, right? Together, pull them together,
Yeah.
and we'll be able to start creating investment portfolio for that group.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
So that is what we are doing to help people who want to invest, low income earners who also want to invest but don't
in
have the capital
Okay.
to do it alone.
All right. Thank you very much, Director Simon. You all have heard from Director Simon. You've heard his final words just right now for low income earners. If you're interested but don't have the financial capacity, you can as well reach out to us. And you can as well drop your thoughts in the comment section. Drop what you think of this conversation, of agriculture generally, what you think. You can leave your thoughts in the comment section and definitely we will attend to you. So I'm going to be drawing down the curtains on today's episode of the SME Edge Show. But before I leave, I'm going to give a shout out this new month. This is Happy New Month. So I'm giving you a new month for my voice and in Naomi's voice, delectable Happy New Month. So my name is Tiana.
And I am the Naomi Urayi.
Bye for now.